Start with rotating the wrist inward, outward. Hold your shoulder blades. Start moving it slowly. Try to touch them. Touch the elbows in the front and knuckles in the back. Extend your arms. Make smaller circles. Then slowly increase the size of the circle. Change the direction, opposite direction. Again, bigger circle coming towards the smaller one. Okay. Move your neck slowly, left, all the way left. Look over your shoulder. Slowly bring it to center. And then all the way to the right. Again, look as much as possible. Look back. Come back to center. Look up. All the way up. Take a bite. Feel the pressure on your jaw, on your neck. Slowly come back to center. Take your chin to your chest. And slowly come back. Move your neck clockwise. Couple of times. Move your neck anti-clockwise. Couple of times. Relax. Spread your legs. Shoulder width. Go down slowly. Keep your hand on your knees and go down slowly. Squat position. And raise up slowly. Again. 2, 3. Each time, try to go as much down as possible. Slowly. Feel the pressure on your ankles and on your knees. Okay. Wiggle your toes, keeping the toes on the ground. Other foot. And then raise your leg and wiggle your toes. Focus on your ankles clockwise. Move the toes anti-clockwise. Same other foot clockwise and move the toes anti-clockwise. Quick, we'll do Gati Yoga or jumping jacks, 16 of them. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Relax. Take deep breath. Exhale slowly. Hold your breath while you are exhaling. Hold your stomach tight. Okay. Hands behind. Slowly bend in your waist from a right angle. Again, focus on your breath. Focus on your heartbeat. And relax. We'll do Pragya Yoga. We'll start with Gayatri Mantra. Join your toes, heels, hands together. We'll say Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhur Swaha Tasya Vitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Tadasana. So raise. First just stand straight, stand erect, and raise. Straighten your backbone, pull up as much as possible. Arms touching your ears. When you think you are fully stretched, raise on your toes. Focus on a point and stretch further. Exhale out completely. Hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bend your waist into right angle. Release your arms. Go down slowly with every exhale. Try to go down further. Bend in your waist. Focus on your waist. Pull up your knees. Focus on your legs all together so that it will help you bending further. If you think about your back, it will hurt your back or will feel the pressure on the back. So focus on your waist and your knees. Each breath, go down. When you think you have reached the max, exhale out completely. Pull up your knees, apply Mool Bandha and hold in that position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come down. Vajrasana. Sit erect. Chin up. Couple of times normal breathing. Exhale out completely. And hold your stomach tight. 5, or in fact hold your stomach in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise on your toes. And go down into Ustrasana. Rotate your arm and catch your ankle. If you find that difficult, support your back and go back as much as possible. Focus on your heart. Breathe in and hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Clasp your hands behind. And slowly go down while raising your hands. Clasp together. Go down. Try to touch your forehead to the ground. If you find that easy, try to touch your chin to the ground. If you find that difficult, try to touch your nose to the ground. When you are in full down position, hold your stomach tight. Hold in this position 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. In each position, try to apply Mool Bandha For maximum effect, slowly raise your hands up. Ardha Tadasana. Raise up, straight, focus on a point, pull yourself up as much as possible. Exhale out completely, hold your stomach tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Shashankasana. Straighten your hands, relax your upper body, let the elbows touch the ground. Bring your center of the head to the ground, chin to your chest. You can just have a relaxed position. You can apply Mulu Bandha. Spread your hands just a bit, shoulder distance, or a little bit wider than the shoulder, and stretch up. And come into Bhujangasana. Your hands are exactly under your shoulder. Look straight. Heels together, toes together. Press your pelvic down. Your knees are on the ground, center to the ground. And look up and back as much as possible. Feel the stretch on your backbone. Starting from your waist. If you apply Mulu Bandha, it is much more easier. Feel the stretch on your throat. Relax, come to normal. From the left side over your shoulder, look at your heels. Look at your right heel when you're looking from the left side. Again, both the heels together. Push your pelvic down. Relax to normal. From your right shoulder, look at your left heel. Heels together. Apply Mulu Bandha. Relax. Come to normal. And then go back again into Shashankasana. Again, stretch initially. Then elbows to the ground. Center of the head to the ground. Pull your stomach in. Apply Mulu Bandha. And exhale and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come into Ardha Tadasana. Again, full breathe in, full breathe out. And then exhale out and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come into Namaskar Mudra. Raise yourself up. Sit on your heels. Focus on a point. Normal breathing. Try to maintain your balance. Place your hands next to your toes and slowly raise up, keeping your back straight. And slowly straighten your legs. When you think it's the final position, again, exhale out, hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly raise up to Tadasana. Raise up completely. Raise onto your toes. Focus on a point. Want to increase your balance? Practice it by closing your eyes. But again, try to maintain your balance. Fully exhale, hold, apply Mulu Bandha, pull up your knees. And then when you release, slowly say Om. Okay, we'll do one Surya Namaskar. Come into Surya Namaskar position. Position 1, stretch back as much as possible. Exhale, come down. Padhastasana. Step 3, take your 1 foot back, left. So your hands and your toe are in line. Look back as much as possible. Okay, then plank position. Exhale here and go into the 5th position where you are just having your hands, knees, your chest and your chin touching the ground. And this is exhale and hold your breath position. Raise up to Bhujangasana. Inhale. Next position, mountain position. Touch your heels. Take your chin to your chest. Then bring your right foot forward. So toes and hands are in line. Look back as much as you can. Bring your other foot also in line. Padhastasana. And then raise up. So you can raise up and then come to normal. So this was a cycle of Surya Namaskar. It's recommended to do a couple of Surya Namaskar or at least set of Surya Namaskar. Each set consists of 13 Surya Namaskar. Okay, now we'll do power asanas. So sit down. From a right angle of your folded leg with the straight leg. The folded leg should be closer to your, touching your thigh, closer to your center, away from your knee. Okay, raise up your hands and sideways go down towards your extended leg. If possible, catch your leg. If not, wherever you can reach, you can. It's okay if you are only able to catch just up below your knee, that is fine. But see that you are stretching your right side. If you are able, hold it for perfectly and go down as much as possible. Ideal position is your elbow should touch the ground and your ear should touch the knee. Left ear should touch the knee. If you reach that position, again, don't hurt yourself. It comes over practice. Relax. Catch your foot, left foot here in this case. Keep your backbone straight. Form the triangle. And try to exhale, giving pressure on your left side or squeezing your left side. So taking help of your foot, apply pressure on the left side and squeeze it down. When you turn it for a couple of times, exhale out completely. Form the triangle. Apply Mahabandha, that is chin to your chest, stomach completely in, and apply Mulbandha and hold this until you feel breathless. When you feel like taking in breath, release your chin. Inhale completely, fill in as much as here you can, and again apply Mahabandha. Think about the energy oscillating in this triangle. If you keep your backbone straight and apply Mulbandha, you may feel heat or warmth inside your body. When you feel like exhaling, release the position and exhale through your left nostril. Start the other foot. Again, the hand sideways as much as possible. You just take on the side. Ideally, right elbow touching the ground, right ear touching your knee. Exhale out completely. Hold it for a couple seconds. Then from the triangle, again with the help of your foot, exhale, this time compressing the right side. Then exhale out completely. Hold the triangle. Apply Mahabandha. You'll completely exhale. Feel the pressure on your right side. You feel breathless. Release your chin. Completely inhale. And again apply Mahabandha. Equal pressure on all the three sides. That is on your back, on your hand, as well as on your leg. When you feel like exhaling, release the position and again exhale through your left nostril. Do the same, both the feet. Sit straight, back straight, go down. Focus on your bottom, on your waist and bend. Go down as much as possible. Get hold of your foot and keeping your back straight. Exhale. Down it for a few times. Go back. From the triangle, exhale out completely. From the triangle, apply Mahabandha. Apply equal pressure on your foot, back and your hands. You feel breathless. Release your neck. Inhale completely. Again apply Mahabandha. If you apply Mulabandha properly, you will get more benefit. And if you like exhaling, release the position, release the bandha, and exhale through your mouth towards yourself. Okay, since you have done it forward side, now we will do the complementary side. So lie on your back, slowly. Raise your feet, bring it all the way up to your chest and down. You can take support of your hands, bring your knees to your chest, and then touch your feet to the ground. 3, 4. Feel the movement joints at the waist. Do it for a few times. 5. Bring your feet as close as possible to your buttocks. Folded. Bring your hands up and you can have the hands raised up, or you can clasp your hands together and bring it over your head or touch your center of your head, top of your head. And then we'll do a variation of Markatasana, in which the knees Both the knees, folded knees, will go towards left, while your neck will turn around and try to look at your right elbow. So both the knees going towards left, left knee flat to the ground, and right ear touching the ground, looking at the right elbow. Exhale out completely and hold. Apply Mool Bandha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come back to normal. We'll do the opposite side. Taking both the knees towards right and look at your left elbow. Right foot flat to the ground and left ear touching the ground, and look at your left elbow. Again, exhale out completely. Apply Mool Bandha and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now we'll do Naukasana or boat. So raise your feet to 30 degrees or 45 degrees and bring your hands in line with your toes. Raise your upper body. You're forming a boat. Naukasana. See that your eyesight, fingers and toes are in same line. Hold your stomach tight. Hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe in completely. Breathe out. We'll do Dhanurasana. So from your left side, turn over on your belly. Chin on the ground. Raise your left foot, right foot. Right foot catch with your right hand, right ankle. Left ankle catch with your left hand. Come into Dhanurasana, bow position. And raise up your body. Extend, raise. With each inhale, exhale, you can raise up and down. Do it for a couple of times. Relax and release. Turn back. Again. Flatten your brow. Relax. Your palms on the ground. Elbows touching ground. Now we'll do Halasana and Sarvangasana. Okay, if you can directly go into Halasana, that's fine. If you are not able to go to Halasana, give support to your body. Start with 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. You can hold here for a couple seconds. If you are not able to go into Halasana smoothly, perhaps you should hold into 90 degrees. As long as you feel comfortable to develop strength in your waist and your backbone. Okay. Apply pressure on your hands, on your palm, and take yourself into Halasana. If not, you can give support to your body and bring it into Halasana. Legs straight, toes touching ground. Elbows on the ground, palm on the ground. Apply Mahabandha. Stomach squeeze. Mool Bandha applied. Chin is automatically to the chest. Release Bandha. And take it to the Sarvangasana. Give support to your back, folding at the elbows. Hold your body straight. Again, apply Mahabandha. Release Bandha and breathe. To come out, again you can go into Halasana. And from Halasana position, release the Halasana position while coming down. When your waist is on the ground, lift up your head so that you don't feel any sudden movement or don't hurt your neck. And then release and relax. From left side, turn on your belly. Keep your chin in your hands. Put it, fold your legs alternately. Completely try to fold them as much as possible. Focusing on a point. Bring your hands down. Look left all the way over your shoulder. Come to the center, look to the center, and then look right all the way. And then just extend your hands, straighten your hands. Look straight, hold your stomach tight. Breathe in and breathe out through your chest. Then you can bring your hands under your shoulder and come into Bhujangasana again. Again, tighten your stomach. Okay. Then you come into Marjara, the cat pose, hands under your shoulder, knees under your waist. Exhale, curling. Inhale, curl out. Inhale, curl out. Exhale, curling. Inhale. Exhale. And then you can go into Mayurasana. So right there, you can turn your hands inwards towards your knees. Place your elbows or place your stomach under your rib cage over the elbows and raise up your feet. Again, don't hurt yourself. It will come by practice. Go into Shashangasana and relax. Couple of breaths. Then in that same folded position, we'll do Gomukhasana. So for that, sit down. Left foot under, fold your right foot, bring it over, align the knees. You're not sitting on the heel. The heels are just by the side. Sit comfortably. Whichever foot is up, that hand goes up. Other hand in between the shoulder blades. Clasp it behind. Hold it. Straighten your body. Straighten your elbow. And look through the armhole that has been formed. Try to relax. Release and relax your body. Do it for a couple of breaths. And then release the position slowly. Change the foot. Fold your right leg. Bring your heel next to your side, next to your hip. Fold your left leg. Align the knees. Left foot is on the top. So left hand goes on the top. Right hand goes in between the shoulder blades. No, and clasp it behind. Again, relax yourself. Don't take any tension or pressure. Align your body straight, elbow straight, and then look through your armhole on the left. Relax. Take a couple of breaths. And then release. Slowly come out of the position. We'll do Ardha Matsyendrasana. So sit comfortably. Take your hands a little back, relaxing as if you are on the beach. Fold your left foot. See that your toes are above the knee. Right leg is straight. Take your right hand. Bring it over the left knee. Look back. See your fingers over your shoulder, and then twist your body by trying to bring your right hand over your right knee, and give a twist to your body. Release the position slowly. Again, comfortably, the right hand back. Fold your right leg over your shoulder. Look at your right fingers. Take your left hand around your right knee and try to catch your left knee by your left hand. Feel the twist on your stomach. And then release and relax the position. Okay, we'll go into Padmasana or try Baddha Padmasana. So for Baddha Padmasana, try to bring your heel as close as possible to your navel. Form this folded for Baddha Padmasana. Try to bring the folded knees together in a square. With left hand going around your back, try to catch your left toes, and right hand going back and to catch the right toe. Chin up. Focus on your nose tip. Baddha Padmasana, legs crossed, hands crossed, eyesight crossed, looking at tip of your nose. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Observe your breath. Feel the air. Do it at least for 5 breaths. Relax your Baddha Padmasana pose. You can continue sitting in Padmasana, or you can sit in Sukhasana, whatever is convenient to you. But most important thing is having the backbone straight and chin up. We'll do Nadi Shodhana Pranayam. So the left hand in Chin Mudra, pointing palm upwards. Right hand, do Nasika Mudra, that is the first finger and middle finger is folded. Ring finger and little finger out, thumb is out. Close your right nostril and inhale full as much as you can. Inhale, deep inhale, hold and exhale. Exhale out completely and hold. Apply Mulbandha. Hold your stomach tight. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Change your nostril. So with your ring finger, close the left nostril. Right nostril is open now. Inhale, hold, exhale. Continue with your Mulbandha. Hold your stomach tight. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Do it for a couple of times at your own pace. Again, objective here is inhaling completely, holding it, and exhaling completely, holding it. You can do it for 3 to 5 times. You're done with both nostrils, on both sides, then inhale and exhale through both your nostrils. And exhaling, you can exhale through your mouth towards yourself. If you're doing all this previous exercise in a right sequence, by this time, you should be feeling heat. So this helps in cooling your body. Full inhale, hold, exhale from your upper lip, release the air towards your own self. Again, inhale, hold, exhale. So it's recommended to have 3 cycles of this, left, right, and then both nostrils. But because of brevity of time, we'll move to the next one. We'll do Bhastrika. So again, left hand on your left knee, relax. Close your right nostril with your thumb and hold your stomach tight. Apply Mulbandha and forcefully exhale on the left side for 9 times. Let the exhale be forceful. Inhale will happen automatically. See that stomach doesn't move when you are exhaling. Completely exhale. Apply Mahabandha. When you feel breathless, release your neck. Inhale completely through the left nostril. And apply Mahabandha again. If you like exhaling, release the bandha and exhale from the opposite nostril. Now we'll do Bhastrika with the right nostril. Left nostril is closed. Stomach shouldn't move while you are exhaling. And full air should be exhaled out. Apply Mahabandha. When you feel like inhaling, inhale through the right nostril completely. Hold your breath. Apply Mahabandha. And if you like exhaling, exhale through opposite nostril. Release bandha and exhale through opposite nostril. Now I'll do it from both the nostrils. Again, Mool bandha, stomach tight. Forcefully exhaling through both the nostrils. Do it 9 times. Apply Mahabandha. And if you like breathing in, release your neck. Inhale completely, full, and apply Mahabandha. When you feel like exhaling, exhale through your mouth, releasing the bandha. Again, if you do Bhastrika with Mool bandha, back straight, stomach tight, couple of times, you'll generate enough heat in your body and you won't perspire. Okay, now we'll do Bhramari. So just rub your hands together first, generate the warmth. Feel the warmth on your palm, place it on your face. Close your ear plugs by plugging into your thumbs. And when we plug the air, we'll do Bhramari for 3 times. Full exhale, full inhale, while exhaling, we'll chant Om or the sound of a bumblebee. Again, keep the backbone straight. So let's inhale, plug the ears, and exhale while saying Om or the Hum sound, and feel the vibration in your body. Massage your forehead, your face, around your eye socket. Don't apply any pressure on your eyes. Massage around eye socket, neck. Pull up your earlobes down, up, outward. So Bhramari is very helpful in concentrating when your eyes close, ears close, and when you're generating that humming sound. Only thing that can occupy your mind is the sound. Even if you think other things are distracting or other thoughts are coming, increase the volume of your sound, and at one point only no other thought can exist other than the humming sound. That will help you in focusing. Okay, we'll do now Panchakosh meditation. So sit comfortably, backbone straight, chin up, relax, normal breathe in, normal breathe out. Bring your attention to your navel, the first layer of our body. Annamaya Kosh, whatever food we take in, it converts or transforms into our body. And the center for that layer is around our navel. Focus on your navel and just in the expression of the gratitude, having that feeling of gratitude, scan your body from waist down with eyes closed. Just imagine, try to get the sensation from each and every part of your body and think about its well-being, think about its healing. Scan from your waist to your knees. From your knees to your heels and to the toes. Bring your attention back to your navel. Scan from your navel up to your shoulders. Again, feel the body, feel the sensation. Have the feeling of well-being in your mind. Scan from your shoulders to your wrists. And wrist to your hands. Bring your attention back to your navel. Now hold your stomach tight. Apply Moon Bandha and focus on the point of contact of your body and the ground, the base of your spine. Now we'll traverse the path of prana. Prana is the energy that vitalizes our body, makes our body work, makes our body function. It is acquired in the throat and transformed in our base of our spine and then circulated all around our body. So we'll start from the bottom of your spine, scan your spine block by block, traversing upwards. Imagine all the nerves emitting out of the spinal cord, going all over our body, taking the energy and the signals. Scan from your base to your waist. From waist to your heart. From heart up to your throat. Traverse the full path of your backbone. Imagine full path of your backbone. Energy acquired in the throat. Bouncing back, bouncing down to the spinal cord at the bottom, transformed into energy that will vitalize your body. Bring your attention to your throat. From throat, take it to your chin, nose tip, in between your eyebrows, onto your forehead. Imagine you're looking by your third eye. from your forehead, third layer of our body, Manomay Kosh. Think about yourself. Think about all your positive achievements. Think about the purpose of your life, objective of your life. If you don't find any, it's simple. It's just happiness. Think about forgiving yourself, forgiving your any shortcomings, and think about kindness. Now, for a couple of breaths, just focus on your third eye and don't think anything. Just hear, just listen. Take your attention from your forehead to tip of your nose, above the upper lip. Feel the breath in, breath out. Take your attention to your throat and then to your heart, a fourth layer of our body. Vignomay Kosh. Think about all the people and things you are associated with. Think about their well-being. Think about forgiving. It's very essential to forgive others for your own well-being and not to hold any grudge. Focus on your heart and try to feel the heartbeat for next couple of breaths, or feel the pulse on your body. Don't think anything, just feel your heartbeat. Take your attention from your heart, back of your spine, back of your neck, back of your head, and to the top of your head. Think as if there is an antenna on top of your head that's emitting some radiation, some aura that protects you, that forms a protective shield around yourself. That protective bubble protects you physically and emotionally. Think about that shield getting stronger. At the same time, this fifth layer of our body, Anandmay Kosh, is also the interface to the cosmos, to the surrounding. Think about the vastness of the universe. Starting from yourself to Earth, to the solar system, to the galaxy, to the universe. Think that you are just a minute spike, a small, minute speck in this universe, but you are part of the universe. So hence you are the universe. chant to yourself 3 times. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Meaning wherever you see, let the darkness go away, let there be light, or light remove the darkness. Now we'll chant Om 5 times. With each chant of the Om, feel the vibration throughout your body, not just mere saying. Feel the Ah sound in your abdomen, Oo in your chest, and in your throat and head. And while doing so, we'll focus on all the 5 layers in the same sequence. Let's say Shanti 3 times. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumangi ji. बाबा जी प्रणाम.
जी प्रणाम. विकास जी, शुभांगी जी प्रणाम. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. हाँ जी प्रणाम. विनोद जी प्रणाम. मधु जी प्रणाम. देखिए, हाँ जी प्रणाम. सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स को प्रणाम.
प्रणाम बाबू जी.
हाँ, भारती जी को प्रणाम. विकास जी के और जिस भारती जी जिस विकास जी के क्लास में काफी डेप्थनेस और ग्रेविटी रहता है, इसको मेंटेन रखना है. और साथ ही में बिल्कुल आहिस्ता, ये बिल्कुल ही कंप्लीट और परफेक्ट पैकेज है जो आप लोग करते हैं. इसकी रेगुलरिटी बनाए रखनी है और अपने अनुभव को शेयर करना है. इतना दिन लगातार हम लोग किए तो क्या फील किए और क्या चेंजेज आया तब से अब में, तो इसको भी हम अपने अनुभव को शेयर करेंगे. अच्छा, क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आए, क्या उसको आपने कैसे क्रॉस किया, तो कॉन्शसनेस हमें तब में और अब में जरूर चेंजेस दिखाई पड़ रहा होगा, क्योंकि एक भी आप लोग उसमें नागा नहीं करते, बराबर कंटिन्यू में रखते हैं. तो हम चाहेंगे कि आप भारती शेयर कीजिए अपने अनुभव. बोलिए, तो मैंने इतने दिन रेगुलर किए, तो लोग पूछेंगे आखिर हम क्यों किए करें. आप किए तो आपको क्या चेंजेस मिला और क्या ऐसा फील करता है, तो 2 एक शब्दों में बताइए.
प्रणाम बाबूजी। पहले तो हम सिर्फ आसन वगैरह में बहुत ध्यान देते थे, आसन एंड प्राणायाम में। फिर धीरे धीरे बॉडी से थोड़ी अटेंशन कम हो गई और माइंड पे ज्यादा हो गई। तो फिर हम अपने अपने खुद के विचार को देखते रहते थे। फिर मेडिटेशन में कई बार ऐसा होता है कि you go beyond the body, beyond the breath, in a stillness. There's this ocean of peace and existence, nothing but. थोड़े समय रहती है ये this awareness, and then you come back to your breath. मगर बहुत शांति मिलती है। And during this time of turbulence, also from inside कुछ भी नहीं होता है।
गुड, ये मैच्योरिटी है और काफी इसमें सेटिस्फेक्शन होता होगा। और देखिए अभी जो मेडिटेशन पंचकोश का हुआ, जो कॉस्मिक बॉडी के साथ जब हम जुड़ रहे थे और इकोलॉजी से जब हम लोग जुड़ते हैं, पूरे ह्यूमन बीइंग के हार्ट से जुड़ते हैं, तो वहां पर अपना नेचर बहुत ही सॉफ्ट हो जाता है उस समय। यही सॉफ्ट नेचर क्या करता है कि माइंड में न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर्स को सीक्रेट शुरू कर देता है। ऑक्सीटोसिन वगैरह है, जो आनंद आपको हग करने से, एक दूसरे से गले मिलने से मिलता है, अपने लवर बिलवेड से, उतना नेचर से गले मिलने से मिलता है। इसको बोलते हैं सन बात पूरा एकदम। तो उससे अपना कार्डियक रेंज होता है ना, अपना जो कॉन्शसनेस लेयर है कॉस्मोस को छूने लगता है। ये जो आनंदमय कोश में जो ऊपर वाला था एक और, तो उसमें एक टर्मिनोलॉजी का एक प्रयोग किया है कुछ गुरुदेव ने, थैलेमल कॉर्टिकल न्यूक्लियाई शब्द का। तो हम लोग का जो ब्रेन स्टेम है उसका सबसे टॉप वाले सिरे पर थैलेमस पार्ट है और उसके और ऊपर कॉर्टिकल रीजन में सहस्रार है। दोनों के बीच में एक फाइट मैटर है ओशियन की तरह। इसलिए हम लोग का ईड़ा पिंगला यहीं पर से रुक जाता है हम लोग का मिड ब्रेन में। यहाँ से ऊपर उसके निकल से सुना जाता है। इसलिए इसके जो पार्टिकल्स के हैं, इसके पार्टिकल्स के आयंस ऊपर की तरफ बढ़ते हैं और ऊपर तो माइजेन और न्यूट्रिनो दो पार्टिकल्स का इन्होंने प्रयोग किया है। माइजेन कहते हैं अनुरक्ति को, यानी ईश्वर से या नेचर से बिल्कुल ही गहन चिपकाव और गहन आसक्ति कहा जाता है। गॉडलीनेस, समर्पण की चरम सीमा है वो, समर्पण का ईश्वर के प्रति। उसको माइजन शब्द का प्रयोग किया है पूज्य गुरुदेव ने। और उस समर्पण में कोई अपनी नीड नहीं है, कोई अपनी चाह नहीं है। उसी को न्यूट्रिनो कहा है, जिसको हम अनासक्त प्रेम कहें या अनकंडीशनल लव। यही हम लोगों के ये दे देगा धीरे धीरे, वो हर जगह झलक साक्षात्कार करा देता है। तो ये जो पांचों बॉडी का हम लोग का जो ये चलता है मेडिटेशन, भले 5 मिनट हो, लेकिन ये 5 मिनट दिन भर के लिए बैटरी चार्ज करेगा। कॉन्शसनेस लेयर को बहुत ही एक अच्छा बेस देगा, जिससे हम दिन भर का काम करते रहेंगे बिल्कुल प्रसन्न मन में। और योगा तो आप लोगों का इतना एनर्जेटिक होता है, उतना हम लोग नहीं कर पाते। भारती का भी या उधर करती हैं विनोदी की या अभी विकास, हर एक पोस्चर को आप लोग बिल्कुल ध्यान देते हैं केयर में कि कोई अधूरा न रहे। तो इधर हम पाठक जी को प्रणाम करना चाहेंगे, अभी स्क्रीन पर दिखाई पड़ गए। तो हाँ,
नमस्ते बाबूजी, प्रणाम प्रणाम प्रणाम।
हाँ जी, प्रणाम। और आज के सेशन के लिए आप सब बहुत बहुत आभार। हम लोग करेंगे और आप अपना अनुभव कुछ बताएं। पाठक जी कुछ बोलिए, एक लाइन आप बोलते हैं।
बाबूजी मेरा अनुभव में एक क्वेश्चन भी है, थोड़ा अनुभव भी है। तो एक कभी लगता है 3 स्टेप आगे गए, बाद में लगता है कि यार 2 स्टेप पीछे आ गए थोड़ा। तो ये जो स्टेप का खेल खिलाव चलता रहता है ना, वो एक है। और दूसरा एक है, अभी तो हम सिर्फ बॉडी में घूमे रहे हैं, वो उसके ऊपर कैसे आना चाहिए वो थोड़ा अभी भी नहीं हुआ। वो वी आर स्टिल नॉट देयर। मींस अभी भी पता नहीं चल रहा है कि तुम्हारा अन्नकोश या पहला एक दो इसके ऊपर कैसे खुद को एक स्टेप और एक स्टेप आगे लेके जाए। कभी लगता है ठीक है एक 3 स्टेप आगे जा रहे, कभी लगता है 2 स्टेप पीछे आ रहे, तो ये थोड़ा संदेह चालू ही रहता है वगैरह। आई थिंक आपके गाइडेंस और बाकी ग्रुप मेंबर के इनसे आई थिंक वो पता चलेगा, लेकिन एक जो मन में संदेह था वो बताने की कोशिश कर रहे।
जी देखिए, आपके दोनों प्रश्नों को हम टच कर रहे हैं आज के क्लास में। पहला तो आगे बढ़ते हैं, फिर लगता है कि 2 कदम पीछे आए, तो इसमें खुश होना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम एक पिस्टन की तरह आदमी पूरा नेचर काम करता है। प्रकाश की गति भी एक लहर के वेव के रूप में है, तो उसमें बाउंस होगा, नीचे आएगा। केवल पिस्टन आगे बढ़े और पीछे ना आवे तो इंजन ही नहीं चलेगा। जब भी शेर होता है और छलांग लगाना होता है, थोड़ा बैक करता है, तब जाकर के आगे भागता है। ये तो आप बिल्कुल ही नेचुरल, और इससे खुश हो जाना चाहिए कि हम बैक भी जानते हैं। मशक रूप कपिधरी, ये बैकनेस हुआ, और सुनते ही भाई ऊपर बता कर रहा, ये आगे भागे। तो लाइफ में कभी नीचे का आना पड़ता है, लेकिन अगली बार में छलांग लगा के उसके सर से भी आगे भागना होता है। तो ये नेचुरल है और ये प्रसन्नता का विषय। दूसरी बात रह गई कि हमको फील होता है कि अभी 98 कोष से ऊपर नहीं उठ रहे हैं। आप उठ रहे हैं क्योंकि आप बहादुर हैं, यही 93 कोष की पहचान है। एडवेंचरस जर्नी में हम जब भी गए हैं, पिकनिक स्पॉट कहीं, तो एडवेंचरस जर्नी में आपको बड़ा मन लगता है। तो ये एडवेंचरस खतरों से खेलने की जो हिम्मत आ रही है, ये 93 कोष की है। और एडवर्सिटीज में आप सब लोग बेटर अपने आप को माइंड कूल रखते हैं। तो यही हम लोग का है कि मानसिक संतुलन हुआ नहीं, तो कंसंट्रेशन बना रहा, किसी न किसी तरीके से बैलेंस बना लिए। तो बैलेंस माइंड का होना यही मेंटल ये है। तो मनोमय कोष की बात है। और सभी लोग उदार तो हैं ही, कहना ही नहीं है, तो कॉस्मिक बॉडी इसी कहते हैं। उदारता को कैसे हम फील करेंगे? बाई हार्ट में से मान ली कि सामने वाले ने कोई टॉक किया, तो हम अपसेट अब कम होते होंगे पहले की अपेक्षा, क्योंकि सामने वाले की परिस्थितियों में हैबिटेड में हम भी रहे होते, तो वही सोचते जो वो सोच रहा। तो इस तरह का थॉट होना ही कॉस्मिक बॉडी का डेवलप्ड होना हुआ, कि उसके परिस्थिति में अपने को रह करके देखें। तो पहले से एग्रेसिव आदमी कम होगा और बढ़िया ऑपरेशन करेगा उसका। एक गुड सर्जन की तरफ अपना कॉन्शियसनेस क्लियर में आगे बढ़ते जा रहे हैं सब। और मस्ती तो है ही, हर हाल मस्त रहते हैं। थैंक यू। और भारती जी प्रणाम, अच्छा लगा आपका।
थैंक यू बाबू जी,
खूब मस्त रहिए।
बाबू जी
प्रणाम। बाबू जी
प्रणाम प्रणाम
बाबू जी प्रणाम। वाह,
सभी लोगों को प्रणाम।
तो हम देखे ही,
सभी लोगों को प्रणाम। प्रणाम बाबू जी।
अरे जी प्रणाम। वाह, न्यूयॉर्क भी घूमा है, ठीक है। आपको देखकर लगता है कभी न्यूयॉर्क पहुंच गए। ओके, थैंक यू।
प्रणाम बाबू।
बहुत प्यार दी पूरे। थैंक यू। हाँ, ओम शांति कर दे। क्लास को बंद कीजिए अशोक जी।
ओम शांति। आज का सेशन को हम लोग यहाँ पे एंड करते हैं। थैंक यू।